Today we're going to be taking a look at Deformation Space Recording Alliance, A.k.A. G1 Blaster. First here, we have the box. As you can see, it's a simple cardboard box. There's not much to it. Next, we have the instructions. When you open it up, you can see the picture instructions that show you how to get it from robot mode to alt mode and back. Now for the figure itself. The figure has a nice weight to it. The joints are nice and tight. Now for his little buddy ram horn. Ram horn feels solid and well put together. You can remove his hip missiles, but getting them back on is not that easy. Not only does his neck move, but so does his horn and his ears. Blaster also comes with his signature speakers, a different face, and his rifle. It's a good looking rifle and it has a lot of sculpted detail. Now let's check him out with his accessories. Here he is rocking his blaster. And it fits in that slot in the palm of his hand perfectly. Now we're going to check him out with one of his speakers on. That goes on just like a glove too. Now we're going to take a look at some of his articulation. Beautiful face sculpt. Head swivels and moves up and down. Ratcheted shoulder. Bicep swivel and wrist turn. Articulated fingers. Functional tape deck. Ratchets on the thighs. Leg has this cool feature where it drops down for transformation, but you can also use it to make Blaster taller. Ratcheted knees. Ankle pivot. You got the waist swivel and an ab crunch. Let's take a closer look at Ram Horn. You can move his tail up and down. His legs move back and forth and his little feet pivot. I mentioned earlier how the ears move. He's a solid little tape. You know we gotta show him off with his older model. Oh, but what is this? They have a lot of the same similarities. Well, at least at first glance. The Deformation Space Blaster has a better feel to him than the KFC one. This is Rewind. He came with the KFC Blaster. Check out how he looks with the Deformation Space Ram on. Wait a minute, I think we need to get a closer look at these two. So what you think? Which one looks better? Deformation Space Blaster and Robot Paradise Soundwave, the matchup that everybody wants to see. Check out how these two measure up. They look good together. Good enough to be on a shelf together. That's what I'm talking about. Tune accuracy. Deformation Space Blaster and Fans Toys Perceptor 2.0. Look how these two thugs look together. Look how Blaster just towers over Perceptor. Cybertron's finest right here. Now to transform Blaster into his boombox alt mode. You want to be as gentle as possible when you're moving his pieces around because you don't want to get too much paint chipping. Notice how I'm taking my time and moving the pieces slowly so that I don't get any paint chipping. To open this up any further, you're going to have to tilt the foot down first so that you can move that piece right on through. Then you tilt the foot back up. Make sure you have clearance so you can spin this piece around right here. Once again, make sure you have that clearance on this side also. After you're done prepping the top and bottom, it should look something like this. This piece has to be untabbed and spun counterclockwise. This piece, when you untab it, you spin it clockwise. Once you get the panel slid the right way on the back, you start the closing process. Sure that everything is nice and straight so that you don't have problems closing up. Get to untab this piece, spin it around, and tuck it up underneath the crotch. To make sure everything is tabbed and plugged in properly. To make sure everything is tabbed in properly, or else the pieces won't fit right. In alt mode, Deformation Space, Recording Alliance, A.K.A. G1 Blaster. It's beautiful. Now let's transform Blaster's tape still drum. First you want to close his little ears. Next I remove his hip guns. Close up his horn. This piece right here is on a sliding mechanism. Blasting to store his weapons. Eject on Blaster and pop him right in. It's a tight fit, but he goes in now. And here they are, all complete. Now here you have Deformation Space Recording Alliance and KFC Transistor, both in their alt modes. Check out how KFC Transistor looks. Now let's look at Deformation Space Recording Alliance. Deformation Space can even hold KFC's tapes. But getting them out is not that easy. Which one do you like better? Which one do you think looks more like the cartoon? One for robot mode and one for alt mode. This has been my review on Deformation Space Recording Alliance, A.K.A. G1 Blaster. Solid weapon, multiple accessories. This is the blaster to have. Ratcheted joints. Tape deck opens. This is a beautiful figure. I picked up this guy from Show Z store. This is King Rouse signing off. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe.